Last month we brought you the astounding news that the Inghams were in financial turmoil. Today we're going to bring you something which is so out there that you're not going to believe it. Is it true or is it not true? Today we're going to have that debate. So last month, as you know, the Inghams were outed for having some CCJs against their business name. One there for £407, another for £912. And that's before you delve into their personal finances, where Chris himself has no less than 5 CCJs, meaning he's never ever going to get credit in the UK ever again. And Sarah herself has one as well, which she doesn't know anything about. She's tried to deflect that one. But apart from that, the company itself went into liquidation. A creditors' voluntary liquidation, meaning they owe money to people, and it turned out the money they owe people is bad. The ones that they have there are the bounce back loan, which is the COVID loan from 2020. It's HMRC and a credit card company called Capital on Tap. Now, if anybody knows, it's very difficult to get away with not paying HMRC unless you are completely skint. You might get away with it, but the amounts that they owe, the COVID loan was £30,000, which they used to buy that caravan that time. £91,000 to HMRC. I can't see HMRC being too pleased and too willing to let that one go, and £15,000 to a credit card company. That's a lot of money. It's £137 all in. Now they're back on UK soil finally, because this is where the fun really begins. Because what will happen once they arrive back in the country has always been something on everybody's mind. Will they get stopped? Will they get their items seized? Has their items already been seized? Because we already know that some of the vehicles that they have disappeared. One of them has ended up on Auto Trader website for sale. Has the house been repossessed? That was another question on everybody's minds. I can confirm it hasn't been just yet, but things are really amiss right now. Sarah has been spending weeks upon weeks trying to diffuse the situation. She said, and she's defended the situation. She's defended Chris, defended the business, defended herself, saying that everybody does these liquidation things. It's just a normal part of business. And I have sworn till I'm blue in the face that what they're doing is not normal, and it's not normal. Yeah, if you go back through any of my videos, you'll see that it's not normal. Now, where does that leave us right now? Well, we don't really know what's going on. They're about to go on a trip to Scotland, but right now, I've had a comment left on one of my videos recently that I wanted to address. Okay, so again, as with anything left on my channel or anywhere, you can take it with a pinch of salt. Is it true? Is it not true? Because you get left on lots of comments, so you don't know, right? You just don't know. But I'm going to put it out there as a possibility that it could be true. And I'm going to let you decide whether or not it's true, because if this is true, this is, oh my God, right? Oh my God. It is horrendously exciting for the onlooker, for the casual onlooker. So this person apparently saw Chris and Sarah and all of the Inghams. They said, I hope this will not get buried in other comments, but not only were the Inghams at White Rose, because I saw them myself today, July 3rd, for those reading in the future, but Chris was there with Sarah, and they had what could only be described as a good old-fashioned slagging match in the car park, where Chris nearly swung at Sarah after she said, and this is what I swear on the good book is the truth, "We're fucked, Chris. We're gonna lose the fucking house and the cars. I didn't know what I fucking signed for you. I'm not to blame for any of this shit. And then he just walked away towards another vehicle. So apparently, according to this, Chris and Sarah got into a bit of an argument, a bit of a debate, shall we say. Sarah was a bit unhappy, saying that they're going to lose everything, including the house and all the cars and everything else, right? And yeah, it was dramatic. It sounds dramatic, I'm not going to lie. Interesting, because this is probably how I see it going down, you know, if I'm being honest. So it said, and then he just walked away towards another vehicle, like the ones you see as airport transfer cars, and got into it. And Sarah and her gang of customer complaints for condom breakages went back to where they had been filming originally and did some sort of makeup fix and then reshot the scene. Which kind of, you know, on another note, is a little bit sad that they have to keep reshooting shots of their vlogs, because, you know, it is a TV show after all. So they reshot the scene, got into the car they were left with, and spent a few minutes filming inside, but it was clear from looking in. I was waiting to pick someone up so you could see everything from my veteran Land Rover that Bora Bell was shouting at Sarah and looking frightened as hell. When they left, Chris was so far up their back end he could have conducted a cavity search. So they had two cars with them apparently. Chris was in the other one, and the others were in the other one. So basically there was a massive argument. Sarah is well aware of the debts and now fully understands the full scope of it, according to this. Now, as I said, I don't know who this person is, so I don't know them personally. I don't know, so it could be anybody. But it's interesting, and I thought it was worth a debate, and I thought I'd bring it to everybody's attention because it is exciting, definitely is exciting. And, you know, if it's not true, then please don't come for me, guys, because I didn't write it, you know. Just thought I'd talk about it, that's all. And also, you know, karma is coming very, very quickly for the Inghams anyway. Karma is coming because they've done so much wrong for such a long time. And I don't love it that this scenario was definitely true, because it would show that Sarah knows that she's been taken for a mug, right? It would, because she's been defending Chris all this time about the CCJs and the company going bust and everything, and them owing a lot of money, and and everybody's been trying to tell her that they owe this money, and it's like a big thing, it's a big deal. And Sarah's been fobbing everybody off, saying, oh no, it's what everyone goes through, and like, you know, so what happens in business, it's just business. And it's not, though. And Sarah may just have found out that she's been fucked over big style, you know. She doesn't care that her greasy, grimy husband tried to get in bed with a 16-year-old, but she will definitely care if they have financial problems. She will definitely care. She cares about money. She does not care about her husband trying to sleep with literal children, you know. There you go. Morals, morals. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this, because it's very exciting, isn't it? I'm quite gripped. Tune in next time, I guess, for the next episode and the next installment of what is going on here. Subscribe to the channel, obviously, if you want more of this, and we will follow the story very closely and anything related to it and their financial issues. Thank you all so much. Until next time, have an amazing day. Take care of yourselves and bye-bye.